Hello everyone, and welcome back to another installment of Finding Hope Through Faith. I'm Daniel, and today we're going to go back through Deuteronomy and Book of Enoch and read some more through both. Book of Deuteronomy was good. It had some positives in it about making sure that people honor the Sabbath, honor the statutes and commandments that the Lord has put forth. So we're going to be in chapter 17, and hope everybody's doing well, and let's get to it. All right, I'm just going to go to 17. I'm not sure if we read it again, but I'm going to read it again. Either way. You shall not sacrifice to the Lord your God from the herd or the flock an animal with any serious defect. That would be an abomination to the Lord your God. If there is found among you in any of the communities which the Lord your God gives you a man or a woman who does evil in the sight of the Lord your God and transgresses his covenant by serving other gods or by worshiping the sun or the moon or any of the hosts of the sky against my command, and if on being informed of it, you find by careful investigation that it is true and established fact that this abomination has been committed in Israel, you shall bring the man or woman who has done the evil deed out to your city gates and stone him to death. This testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses is required for putting a person to death. No one shall be put to death on the testimony of only one witness. At the execution, the witnesses are to be the first to raise their hands against him. Afterward, all the people are to join in. Thus you shall purge evil from your midst. If in your own community there is a case at issue which proves too complicated for you to decide in a matter of bloodshed or civil rights or of personal injury, you shall then go up to the place which the Lord your God chooses, to the Levitical priests or the judge who is in the office at the time. They shall study the case and then hand down to you their decision. According to this decision that they give you in the place where the Lord chooses, you shall act. Be careful to do exactly as they direct. You shall carry out the directions they give you and the verdict they pronounce for you, without turning aside to the right or to the left from the decision they hand down to you. Any man who has the insolence to refuse to listen to the priest who officiates there in the ministry of the Lord your God, or the judge, shall die. Thus shall you purge the evil from your midst, and all the people on hearing of it shall fear and never again be so insolent. When you have come into the land which the Lord your God is giving you, you have occupied it and settled in it. You shall then decide to have a king over you, like all whom the Lord your God chooses. He whom you set over you as king must be your kinsman. A foreigner who is no kin of yours, you may not set over you. But he shall not have a great number of horses, nor shall he make his people go back again to Egypt to acquire them, against the Lord's warning that you must never go back that way again. Neither shall he have a great number of wives, lest his heart be estranged, nor shall he accumulate a vast amount of silver or gold. When he is enthroned in his kingdom, he shall have a copy of this law made from the scroll that is in the custody of the Levitical priests. He shall keep it with him and read it all the days of his life, that he may learn to fear the Lord his God, and to heed and fulfill all the words of his law and these statutes. Let him not become estranged from his countrymen through pride, nor turn aside to the right or to the left from these commandments. Then he and his descendants will enjoy a long reign in Israel. Stone him to death. Purge the evil. So I guess we're talking about, as God said, thou shalt not kill. And then we're fast forwarding here, and it's telling you to get rid of the evil, to purge the evil. Maybe he's talking about murdering. Like, murdering people is wrong. But I think if you look at it directly from here, like directly from what it says, it contradicts itself. It says kill. But it has to be murder, not all killing. Because you have to kill food, like deers and things, but not murder them. That's the wrong thing to do. Anyway, let's keep going. Number 18. The whole priestly tribe of Levi shall have no share in the heritage with Israel. They shall live in the oblations of the Lord and the portions due to him. Levi shall have no heritage among his brothers. The Lord himself is his heritage, as he has told him. The priest shall have a right to the following things from the people, from those who are offering a sacrifice, whether the victim is from the herd or from the flock. The priest shall receive the shoulder, the jowls, and the stomach. You shall also give him the first fruits of your grain and wine and oil, as well as the first fruits of the shearing of your flock. For the Lord your God has chosen him and the sons out of all your tribes to be always in attendance to minister in the name of the Lord. When a Levite goes from one of your communities anywhere in Israel in which he ordinarily resides to visit as his heart may desire, the place which the Lord chooses, he may minister there in the name of the Lord his God, like all his fellow Levites, who are in attendance there before the Lord. He shall then receive the same portions to eat as the rest, along with his monetary offerings and heirlooms. When you come into the land which the Lord your God is giving you, you shall not learn to imitate the abominations of the peoples there. Let there not be found among you anyone who immolates his son or daughter in the fire, nor a fortune teller, soothsayer, charmer, diviner, or caster of spells. No one who consults ghosts and spirits or seeks oracles from the dead. Anyone who does such things is an abomination to the Lord, and because of such abominations, the Lord your God is driving these nations out of your way. You, however, must be altogether sincere toward the Lord your God. Through these nations whom you are to dispose, listen to their soothsayers and fortune tellers. The Lord your God will not permit you to do so. A prophet like me will the Lord your God raise up for you from among your kinsmen. To him you shall listen. This is exactly what you requested of the Lord your God at Horeb, on the day of the assembly, when you said, let us not again hear the voice of the Lord our God, nor see this great fire any more, lest we die. And the Lord said to me, this was well said. I will rise up for them a prophet like you from among their kinsmen, and I will put my words into his mouth. He shall tell them all that I command of him. If any man will not listen to my words which he speaks in my name, I myself will make him answer for it. But if a prophet presumes to speak in my name an oracle that I have not commanded him to speak, or speaks in the name of other gods, he shall die. If you say to yourselves, how can we recognize an oracle which the Lord has spoken? Know that, even though a prophet speaks in the name of the Lord, if his oracle is not fulfilled or verified, it is an oracle which the Lord did not speak. The prophet has spoken it presumptuously, and you shall have no fear of him. Beware false witness. That's what that is. Beware false witness. Beware dissenters. Don't listen to dissenters. It brings you away from the light. It brings you away from the Holy of Holies. The place where we all want to go. Not just, we don't want to live forever. Who wants to live forever? That'd be a terrible time. It'd be a terrible experience. This is just one stop in our journey. And we have to treat it as such. All things that we do every day. All the many things that we do that are made by us, for us, have nothing to do with anything. They're just made up gobbledygook. It's just trash. It doesn't make sense. We do it because we want to do it. We are, and I'm guilty of it too. We just go, all the things that we do, go to work. It's like we don't have to go to work. We can do whatever we want, but we decide that this is what we have to do as a society. Guess keeps people got to keep moving and doing things, but the treatment about things is ridiculous. Just, I don't know. Anyway, so we're all moving on to Book of Enoch, Book 1, Chapter 19. We're going to get into the more dark side of things. Let's get to it. So last time we were talking about how God was upset at the Watchers and getting ready for the big great flood. And Enoch's trying to speak on their behalf, but God's like, no, I ain't hearing that. Go on back and tell them that they're going to get punished. So, 19, Enoch 1, chapter 19. And Uriel said to me, here shall stand the angels who have connected themselves with women, and their spirits, assuming many different forms, are defiling mankind and shall lead them astray into sacrificing to demons as gods. Here shall they stand till the day of the great judgment, in which they shall be judged till they are made an end of. And the women also of the angels who went astray shall become sirens. And I, Enoch, alone saw the vision, the ends of all things, and no man shall see as I have seen. Okay. So now they name, and the names and the functions of the archangels go after this part. It's not listed here, of whatever it is. Oh, maybe it is. Here we go. I'm about to butcher some of these, but maybe not. We're going to find out. And these are the names of the holy angels who watch. Uriel, one of the holy angels who is over the world and over Tartarus. Raphael, one of the holy angels who is over the spirits of men. Raguel, one of the holy angels who takes vengeance on the world of the luminaries. Michael, one of the holy angels, to wit, he that is set over the best part of mankind and over chaos. Seraquel, one of the holy angels who is set over the spirits, who sin is in spirit. Gabriel, one of the holy angels who is over paradise and the serpents and the cherubim. Remiel, who is one of the holy angels whom God sent over those who rise. And I proceeded to where things were chaotic, and I saw there something horrible. I saw neither a heaven above nor a firmly founded earth, but a place chaotic and horrible. And there I saw 7 stars of the heaven bound together in it, like great mountains and burning with fire. Then I said, for what sin are they bound, and on what account have they been cast in hither? Then said Uriel, one of the holy angels who was with me, and was chief over them, and said, Enoch, why dost thou ask, and why art thou eager for the truth? These are the number of the stars of heaven, which have transgressed the commandment of the Lord, and are bound here till 10,000 years. The time entailed by their sins are consummated. And from thence I went to another place, which was still more horrible than the former. And I saw a horrible thing, a great fire there which burnt and blazed, and the place was cleft as far as the abyss, being full of great descending columns of fire. Neither its extent or magnitude could I see, nor could I conjecture. Then I said, how fearful is this place, and how terrible to look upon. Then Uriel answered me, one of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto me, Enoch, why hast thou such fear and affright? And I answered, because of this fearful place, and because of the spectacle of pain. And he said unto me, this place is a prison of angels, and here they will be in prison forever. Sheol, or the underworld. That's wild. And we're on to chapter 22. And thence I went to another place, and he showed me in the west another great and high mountain, and of hard rock. And there was it in 4 hollow places, deep and wide and very smooth. How smooth are the hollow places, and deep and dark to look at. And there were 4 hollow places in it, deep and very smooth. 3 of them were dark and 1 bright. And there was a fountain of water in its midst. And I said, how smooth are these hollow places, and deep and dark to view? Then Raphael answered, one of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto me, these holy places have been created for this very purpose, that the spirits of souls of the dead should assemble therein. Yea, that all the souls of children of men should assemble here. And these places have been made to receive them till the day of their judgment, and till their appointed period, till the period appointed, till the great judgment comes upon them. I saw the spirits of the children of men who were dead, and their voice went forth to heaven and made suit. Then I asked Raphael, the angel who was with me, and I said unto him, this spirit, who is it whose voice goeth forth and maketh suit? And he answered me, saying, this is the spirit which went forth from Abel, whom his brother Cain slew. And he makes his suit against him till his seed is destroyed from the face of the earth, and his seed is annihilated from amongst the seed of men. Then I asked regarding it, and regarding all the hollow spaces, why as one separated from the other? And he answered me and said unto me, these 3 have been made that the spirits of the dead might be separated, and such a division has been made for the spirits of righteousness, for the righteous, in which there is a bright spring of water. And such has been made for sinners when they die and are buried in the earth, and judgment has not been executed on them in their lifetime. Here their spirits shall be set apart in this great pain until the day of judgment and punishment and torment of those who curse forever, and retribution for their spirits. There he shall bind them forever. And such a division has been made for their spirits of those who make their suit, who make disclosures concerning their destruction, when they were slain in the days of sinners. Such has been made for the spirits of men who were not righteous, but sinners, who were complete in transgression, and of transgressors. They shall be companions, but their spirits shall not be slain in the day of judgment, nor shall they be raised from thence. Then I blessed the Lord of glory, and said, blessed be my Lord, the Lord of righteousness, who ruleth forever, the fire that deals with the luminaries of heaven. Woo! These are punishment spots, the prisons. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to go there. That sounds. I want to go to the one with the water, the spring, and the righteous one, not the other ones. That sounds like a terrible time, for all of time. Whew. From thence I went to another place to the west of the ends of the earth, and I saw a burning fire which ran without resting, and paused not from its course day or night, but ran regularly. And I asked, saying, What is this which rests not? Then Raguel, one of the holy angels who was with me, answered me and said unto me, This course of fire which thou hast seen is the fire in the west which persecutes all the luminaries of heaven. Wow. That is wild. But we're going to pick it up tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be on chapter 23, Book of Enoch. Anyway, some interesting information, to say the least. Smooth places, 3 dark and 1 light. It's like 3 times as much people that are not doing the right thing than the one that is. It's wild. I don't think it's a lot to ask for, in life. And these people are getting permission to do what they need to do. So It's like you do what I said, right? Or you'll be punished for it. I think next time we're going to get into some more craziness. But until then, have a good day. I'll see you next time.